Now let's move on to the next topic, which is called as challenges faced during human resource planning. That means, see, we are basically from this particular topic of challenges of human resource planning, we are basically trying to understand. See, while doing human resource planning in an organization, there is a chance that you may face problems or challenges or resistance from these different areas. So always we have to keep an eye on these things, because there is a chance of resistance, or there is a chance of problem, or there is a chance of disturbance from these different sources. Basically we learn this topic called as challenges of human resource planning, or challenges faced during human resource planning, or challenging sources of human resource planning. In this way we learn this particular topic, so that we could just know different areas where we should actually be careful during human resource planning. Okay, let's look at the challenges of human resource planning, or challenges faced during human resource planning, or the different sources of challenges during human resource planning. So the next topic, challenges of human resource planning. The first area, okay, which may give a challenge is the resistance from the workforce. Now, while discussing the job design, that means the one of the previous topics, while discussing the job design, we told a particular topic, or we basically discussed a particular topic, telling that different considerations while job design. That means before restructuring or structuring a particular job, there are different things that you have to consider, and one of those different considerations was a behavioral aspect, telling that okay, before changing anything or before structuring anything, you always have to consider what employees think, or basically you also have to consider from the employees point of view, because the employees point of view, the behavioral concept relating to the employees point of view has one of the most powerful impact on the organization. I already told you, we already discussed this in the previous classes. So here also we are telling that, see, this resistance from workforce is also a concept which is related to behavioral aspect. Now see, if you still have a doubt, telling that see, basically we are doing human resource planning, that means a planning intended for future purpose. Now why will the employees, or why will the workforce resist this? Now what is the point of why generally will workforce will resist something that the organization is planning for future thing? How does this basically work? See, we are going to look after different examples where there is a chance that employees will resist. Okay, but first let's look at the theory part. See, the first area of challenge of human resource planning is the resistance from workforce. Now the most permanent thing in the world is change. Now yet humans are the most change averse. That means humans are humans are more opposing, or basically human are more opposite to changing. That means whenever you bring a concept of changing something in organizations, there will be a hell lot of employees who will basically resist, telling that okay, we don't want to change, because if you want to bring in a change in the organization, we have to change, or there are so many different things that we have to adapt to, we have to evolve to, and all these things. So basically change is one of the most important stressed concept in an organization. When we deal with the subject of organizational behavior, we have an entire unit called as change management. Okay, now see, any alterations in the regular course of life are uncomfortable. Employees may feel extra workload due to the change in the plan and may resist it. This is one of the reasons why employees may feel, employees may resist. See, let us take different examples where there is a chance that employees may resist. For example, see, uh, if your future requirement, workforce requirement is some 110. Okay, now your present human resource supply is 100. Now if you plan in a way, telling that okay, I don't think I need to hire that extra 10 human resource, or extra 10 employees. I will actually increase the workload. That means I will instead of hiring the 10 extra required people, what I'll do, I will basically distribute all those 10 people's work, workload, all these things among the 100 employees. Now there is a chance that employees may resist it, telling that okay, you are giving us the same salary, but you are increasing basically the workload. We cannot do, we don't have time to do, we basically cannot do, that is impossible, we don't have training. In this way these particular employees may resist. There is a chance for that, right? Now in this way, this particular area of resistance from workforce, this concept of resistance from the workforce may create a challenge while human resource planning. Now moving on, you also have this thing called as rapidly changing environment. Now this rapidly change, basically business environment is dynamic nature, it keeps on changing, it keeps on updating itself, it keeps on evolving. Now that particular thing, that particular factor relating to environment also can have an impact on the human resource planning. How? See, uncertainties like employee attrition, resignations, market dynamics, or technological changes influence the impact, or basically have an impact on human resource planning. Right now, cost and time investment. Now the amount of cost invested or the amount of time in invested in human resource planning also has an impact, or also can become a challenge to the human resource planning, right? Now see, if for example, if you are a very big multinational company and you don't have too much time, that means you are constantly engaging in different projects or different activities. Now you are going to take up a different project. Now you don't have too much time for this human resource planning. Now you have to plan a lot, but you don't have time. If you have different restrictions relating to the cost or the time, then this may also act as a challenge for this human resource planning. That is what I'm trying to convey using this particular thing, telling that okay, in this cost and time investment aspect area also, this human resource planning may face challenges. Now see, completion of all stages of human resource planning is time consuming and involves a huge amount of manpower and facility cost. Okay, now mid-sized companies at times do not possess the required budget or resources to engage in proper planning. Now we have taken the example of very big multinational company. Here in this theory part, we have taken the example of mid-sized companies. Okay, so basically time and cost also create challenges for human resource planning. Now incomplete data and information, this is a normal thing, this is a general thing. If you don't have see, the lack of proper information or proper data always creates a challenge to human resource planning. That means you always have to take care that okay, I have sufficient data, I have sufficient information, I have I basically collected the relevant thing, I basically collected the required amount of information. You should always review and control these things also, so that these particular things further do not create a challenge to your human resource planning. Right? Now the lack of accurate data around employee information, especially with unstructured small organizations, pose a hurdle in creating a concentrate plan. So basically, these are the areas where you have to be careful in organization while doing the human resource planning, because there is a chance that these particular areas give you a strong challenge while actually doing the human resource planning. This is this small concept. Okay,